Hello everyone. Today I'll be talking about precautions to avoid contamination. What is contamination? As you know it very well that we use a particular strain of organism in order to carry out the fermentation process. But during this process, if some foreign organism enters in the fermenters, we call it as a contamination. And in last lectures, we have studied what are the consequences of contaminations. Ultimately, what happened that if the contamination takes place, the yield which we expect at the end of fermentation process get drastically reduced because of different reasons. Okay, that we have already discussed. Now let's focus on how to avoid this contamination. Using the pure inoculum to start the fermentation. The inoculum is the basic need. Pure inoculum is the basic need to start the fermentation process. If that inoculum itself is contaminated, then obviously the entire fermentation process will get contamination, and therefore in every step during the inoculum preparation we need to take care that there should not be any contamination. And what we can do that in every step we can check the purity of culture in order to get the pure inoculum. So once we get the pure inoculum, you should use this pure inoculum to start the fermentation. Next, proper sterilization of medium to be used for fermentation. Whatever the media which we use for the fermentation, either it is a raw material or a synthetic media, whichever media which we use for the fermentation, the proper sterilization of that medium is very important, because the raw ingredient of the media, of course it contains the number of foreign microorganisms. So the proper killing, 100% killing, means the proper sterilization of medium is very important to avoid the contamination. See, now there are some ingredients of the media which we cannot sterilize by using heat, by the sterilization means there are different ways by which we carry out the sterilization. The heat sterilization is mainly used for the sterilization of media, but some medium ingredients are heat labile, means we cannot use the heat sterilization method for sterilization of these media ingredients like oil based feeds or the antifoam. So the sterilization of oil based feeds and antifoam should be carried out by filtration process. So this filtration sterilization should be carried out in a proper way, so that the 100% sterilization of all oil based feeds and the antifoam takes place. Then as we have discussed that the size of fermenters at industry levels are variables. So the proper sterilization of such a big fermenter tanks is very important in order to avoid the contamination process. Now, you know the importance of sparger. What is sparger? Sparger is a pipe which actually carry the sterile air. You can see this is the inlet for the air, and this is nothing but the filter which is used for sterilization of this air. The air is allowed to pass through this filter, and thus the filtered air is entered in the fermenters through the sparger. So proper cleaning of this sparger every time is very important. Then, as there are different probes which are inserted in the fermenter, like acid base probe or probe for addition of antifoam agent, or this is the inlet for inoculation of inoculum. So there are different probes which get inserted in the fermenter through the lead of that fermenter. So after sterilization of this fermenter, the proper tightening of the fermenter top lead screws, proper tightening of this screw is very important to avoid any sort of contamination. Then whatever the material which we add to the fermentation during the entire process, maybe or sometimes we need to add acid or few drops of bases. Sometimes we need to add the antifoam agent to control the foam. So whatever we add, whatever the material which we add to the fermentation, all this material should be sterilized so that will avoid the contamination. And the last and very important is maintaining the aseptic conditions during the entire fermentation process is equally important. So thus there are different ways. And one more thing, that the proper training to the person who used to work in the fermentation industries, that is also important. So these are different ways by which we can avoid the contaminations during the fermentation at industry level. Thank you.